If you're looking for a place to warm up that's close to where you live, you can text the word warm to 207-828-6622. We will send a link to you with a list of shelters statewide. It has certainly been a cold start to December, and if you're a winter activity person, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, if spending time on a frozen lake or a pond is in your future, just remember, please stay safe. We talk about this every year, but it's important. Leanne Stapleton has reminders if you're planning to get out onto the ice anytime soon. Live in Portland this morning at Ludlow Pond. I know that place. Hey, Leanne.
Hey, good morning, Lee and Sharon. Yeah, it's definitely been cold, and the temperatures have been cold enough for some ponds and other bodies of water to freeze over. So you just want to make sure that you check that to make sure it's okay. So I am at Ludlow Pond. So right now the sign over there says 3 inches, which on the city of Portland, they have an interactive map where you can see which ponds are okay to go out on. So Ludlow is yellow, which means that you can go out on it. You just want to be cautious. But 4 inches is the gold standard. That's when it's absolutely safest for walking, ice fishing, skating, all that good stuff. And then as the ice thickness grows, you can start bringing out ATVs, snowmobiles, cars, all that good stuff. If you happen to have a dinosaur at home, you can bring that out as well once it gets to 12 inches. But I spoke with Keith Forrest, more commonly known as Tater, with the city of Portland, and he just says that even though it's cold, ice does take quite a bit of time to form.
Making ice at night, but I think last night, as cold as it was, we made 3/4 of an inch of ice. So it doesn't really build up that fast. And the thicker it gets, the slower it builds, unless we're spraying it with water.
Tater also says if you want to check the ice thickness, you want to make sure that you start at the edge of whatever body of water that you're on and kind of work your way through. You can use a drill or an auger to check that. And he says that because depending on what body of water you're on, like Sebago Lake, for example, it's going to be very different than Ludlow just because it's more water. So you want to make sure that you're checking that more often and just making sure that the ice is safe for you to go on. Now, I did think about trying to find some ice skates to try to ice skate this morning, but as we just saw, I don't think I need to do that. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio while I try to get over this embarrassment.